Most cities have a key to the city. Here in Nashville, we have a guitar to the city. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Coach Bret Bielema and give him our key to the city, which is the guitar.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Scott. Coach Bielema will start us off with a few remarks, and then we will open the floor to questions. He will take questions for about 7 minutes. We will have a microphone running the floor, so please raise your hand, wait for the mic to come, and ask your question. And as you can see, there's several people here, so try to keep questions concise as possible and avoid follow-ups where you can. Thank you very much. Following Coach Bielema's talk, we will have the coordinators come out to say a few words as well. Coach Bielema, this is the program's first appearance in the bowl, as Scott mentioned, and first matchup against Tennessee, so we'd love to open this up for you to share a few remarks.
Absolutely. Thank you, Scott. Obviously, excited about the guitar. We'll hopefully take better care of it than our basketball team. I know those guys are a little reckless, but super excited to be here. It's been an absolutely awesome week. I did want to start off. Jeremy Warner, one of our local writers for 247, unfortunately lost his father the other day, and I want to give our thoughts to him and his family as he goes back and takes care of that moment. Awesome dude, awesome person, so we all think of him. With that being said, our players have absolutely enjoyed their time here. Had a great event 2 nights ago with Tennessee, and their team really enjoyed being around Josh a couple times last night to be over at the Grand Old Opry and be on the main stage there and have a couple songwriters come in and kind of share some stories. Was absolutely awesome. My wife took a group of wives to cowboy hat making event that was a big hit. I think the first time I've ever actually had every wife come up and thank me for the event, so it's pretty cool to do those things you don't normally get to do at a bowl game, and to do these things together. Obviously the game is going to be huge. Play Tennessee for the first time. I've had huge admiration for Coach Heupel going back to his playing days, to see his coaching career and what he's been able to do and what they've been able to accomplish at Tennessee is truly exceptional. And to play them for the first time matchup, but just to bump into so many Illinois fans, Tennessee fans in the hotel. I've been in this hotel several times for American Football Coaches Association convention, so no stranger to this hotel. Been an awesome experience for them. My wife and I came over with our daughters, went to the Charlie Brown Christmas on Christmas Day, which wasn't exactly thrilled to be doing it, but at the end of the day, absolutely just awesome. That ice sculptures and the detail in there, and all those things. And I think I always go back to, obviously it's a game, it's going to be remembered by a victory or a loss, whichever side of the field you're on, but you create a memory, you create a moment, you create an opportunity for a family to come together and maybe share a bowl experience. My mom and dad went to bowl games with me. We didn't really travel a lot as a family growing up. I remember the first time that I ever remember my parents traveling out of the state of Illinois was to come to the Rose Bowl game that I played in, and to see my dad and my brothers. And that experience was pretty awesome. And as many bowl games I was in as an assistant coach, as a coordinator, and a head coach, whenever my mom and dad would get together and talk about bowl games, they always go back to the bowl games when I was a player. And to see parents here, I saw a couple of parents in the lobby last night, just creating a memory that'll last a lifetime. It's just absolutely awesome. So thank you to the Music City Bowl and Liberty for obviously sponsoring, but super excited about this opportunity. With that, I'll open up for questions.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Right over
You only got 7 minutes. Better get on a minute.
I guess, what do you want to see carry over from maybe that regular season finale, to tomorrow's game?
Well, I really wasn't banking on it. Yesterday was 75 degrees out on the practice field. We've been, kind of a neat thing for us. Obviously, Vandy and Tennessee are same conference, but they don't necessarily see eye to eye a lot, right? So I think we were the first Big Ten team to ever be able to use Vandy's facility because Tennessee didn't want to use them. So we've been in Vandy's facilities all this week, and we were on their in their stadium yesterday, and it was 75 degrees. And I walked outside today. When I got up this morning, clicked on my phone, it was 32 degrees. So there's some carryover from our last game, the Northwestern game, to where we are today, temperature-wise. Definitely not snow and icy rain, but you know what? I think a lot of you guys asked me in the early season, right, when we were in Vegas at Big Ten Media Day, like, Coach, how would you define a successful season? And I've always kind of given this answer, whether, you know, whatever type of team I had coming back, I want us playing our best football at the end of the year. I think that's what good football teams do. And obviously to be able to cap this off, just like Tennessee's battling through a few things. We've obviously got Gabe Ackus not playing for us, J.C. Davis not playing for us, and then Matt Bailey had a surgery. So those are three very, very good players that will all have replacements in for this game. I thought all of them have done a great job. The outside linebacker guys by committee, J.C. Davis is being replaced by Nathan Knopik, but we'll have a host of guys that have kind of rallied around that. Talked to Josh Geske about playing next to Nathan for the first time, just kind of give him help and experience. And then obviously in the back end, we'll have several guys kind of fill in for Matt Bailey in his role that he's always held. So I think that's the big thing, is just have the continuity of the last game, have the new faces come in, and then obviously the challenge of playing Tennessee and then explosive offense they are. We've tried to simulate that all during our bowl prep. I thought Aaron's done an outstanding job kind of preparing our look team to give us the look of Tennessee's offense. Have an ACC officiating crew, really excited about. I know these guys are very decorated officials. A lot of them have officiated in college football playoff games, so we've got the best of the ACC coming to official for us. So it's a really fun experience.
Hey, Coach.
Hey.
Last season, that bowl win kind of launched you into the off season of Illinois being the talk of lots of parts of the country. What can this game, again, different circumstance, do for you?
Well, it's a national stage, playing an SEC opponent. I just can't stress enough, like when we were in, the final stages, coming out of that second bye week, we knew how we finished out and played these next 3 or 4 games are going to be a huge factor into where we went for a bowl game, right? And because of the way it laid out, we knew that obviously Orlando, we couldn't go back to that, but Tampa was a viable option in some consideration, was an SEC opponent, and then obviously this Music City Bowl game versus the SEC. I really wanted that matchup. I just got tremendous respect, obviously being in the league for 4 or 5 years. I never had the opportunity to play Tennessee. The powers of the SEC can be very unusual, right? I didn't see Kentucky or Vanderbilt my entire time in the SEC, but I saw Florida twice, Georgia twice, and a couple others. So it was always intriguing to me. I'm sure you guys followed the SEC, know what I'm talking about. But didn't ever have a chance to see this. So when I heard their name getting floated around for this game, just really, really excited about it. And then what this does is it gives you an opportunity. Obviously, we were fortunate enough to win it. A bowl game is very unique in the fact that you carry it with you for the next 6, 7, 8 months, right, until you play that next game again. So a tremendous opportunity for our kids. Obviously, a storied bowl game here with over 25, 27 years of experiences. So really excited for that.
Hey, Bret, 3 bowl games in 4 years. You've talked about sustained success. What can this do for making these postseason games the new normal for this program?
Yeah, I look over and I see Josh and to be on this journey with him. We talked about sustainable success, and I just keep going back to, it's 3 and 4 years or however it's going to play out, but those 2 years that we missed were both 5-win season. I'm just like, damn, if we would have got one more win in those 2, like to be 5 for 5 would be something really. When I was at Wisconsin, I never missed a bowl game, but had carried forward Barry's tradition there, and and when I was at Arkansas, we went to 3 straight, but missed that last year, and that wasn't good enough for them. So I got shooed out the door. But I think this opportunity to get us to a 9 wins against an SEC opponent. We were looking at their game earlier this year. And I really looked a lot at Oklahoma. The Vandy game, which was a marquee matchup game. These guys have played. I mean, they played Georgia. Down to the wire, right? And here's Georgia, literally one of the best teams in college football right now, going at it. So they played against the best in the country and held their own. So this is a really good quality win or a good quality opponent, and one, if we can come out on the right side, would be a great step in the right direction.
Okay, last question for Coach Bielema. Right up front, right up here. Okay.
What have you emphasized the most to your guys about playing this team?
What have we to our entire team? That we always have keys to victory: offense, defense, special teams. I think Tennessee's offense brings such a unique challenge: the tempo, the explosion. They're one of the most explosive teams in college football. They've played a couple games this year. I showed them, one game where, at the end of the regulation, in the first quarter, they converted a 4th and 1 and scored 3 plays later. So really in the first minute of the second quarter, they're up 21-0 on a really good football team, right? Super explosive defensively, obviously with the transition of coordinators. We don't know exactly what we're going to get. Billy Enge and I actually were college locker mates. His locker was right there. Mine was right there. We shared a locker room together for 3 years, so all kinds of stories there. But Billy's taken over, but also, a lot of those coaches, have been play callers in the past. So defensively, we kind of think we'll see a little bit of what we saw, but trying to gauge what that's going to play out. And then special teams are just super explosive. Got great return game. Know they've got a couple guys rolling back there, but these bowl games a lot of times are decided about who takes advantage of the moments they're in, right? Like we've talked a lot about staying in our routine, even though we're in a different hotel, different city. It's a 4:30 time slot game, which we've never had in all this year. So our routine has got to adjust a little bit, but you got to handle that moment. And then situational football for us is going to be all around us, whether it's a 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whether it's a backed up scenario, maybe it's a 1st and 15 after a false start on offense. We got to overcome those situational football moments or take advantage of the ones we get.